Oh, God. Welcome to Reviews. I called it. Yes, I called it. I knew it. Oh, so if you watched my Heroes in Crisis review 2 days ago, the day Heroes in Crisis number 4 came out, I said that the SJWs would lose their minds over the art, the way that Batgirl was drawn. And guess what? They did. Now, to quote Cable, to quote the good old Nathan Summers, you don't need a crystal ball to predict the obvious, but I'm still taking this as a win. Oh, God, let's see what Bounding in the Comics has. So let's just scroll through here. And yeah, Heroes in Crisis is the latest event currently taking place within the pages of DC Comics. The series, written by Tom King with art by Clay Mann, his art is good. And I'm not even talking about the pinup stuff, but focuses on an in-the-universe crisis a crisis center known as Sanctuary, where heroes can seek help dealing with mental health issues and trauma that arise from a life of constant superheroics. The latest issue in the series, Heroes in Crisis number 4, has prompted outrage due to the artistic depiction of Barbara Gordon, aka Batgirl, within the issue. And of course, they show the page in question. And yeah, what did I say in the previous video? Well, 2 videos ago. 2 videos ago, the day it came out. First reading it, what did I say? People were going to complain about the way she's undressing. I kind of had my flash going. I didn't realize I had it going. Complain about the way she's undressing to show her bullet wound. And then she stands up to show her calipigian derriere. And there were a bunch of butt shots in this issue. And I did call it out. I called out the Lois Lane pinup, which, you know, I saw what they were trying to do here. And, you know, it makes sense. They could have framed it a little better because I knew someone would complain. Yeah, Batgirl's confession, as seen in Heroes in Crisis number 4. Multiple confession scenes from various characters are featured, blah, blah, blah. In the series, there are multiple instances of heroes seeking treatment entering a confessional booth, which allows them to record a confession that is, by Batman's own admission, immediately deleted. So why even record it at all? Okay, that's going back to the issue. But anyway, Batgirl lifts her costume while in the confessional to show the aftermath of the bullet shot into her spine by the Joker in the famous Batman the Killing Joke storyline. Not really a storyline, it was one issue. It was a one-shot, and to be honest, it originally wasn't even supposed to be in continuity. Alan Moore regrets writing the story because of what it did to Batgirl. So anyway, upon reading the issue, some readers took offense to the above page. Of course they did. Accusing Mann and his artwork of overtly and inappropriately sexualizing Batgirl. And I get this Sherry from Twitter. The blatant sexualization of female characters in Heroes in Crisis, especially considering the context of the series on these panels, has frankly been so disturbing and disgusting. I'm honestly disappointed by DC and the creative team behind this. This is a great comment here. That's not sexualization. That's just them existing in their costumes. It's less about skin tight. This is a different person. It's less about skin tight costumes and more the lens through which they are viewed, or in this case, ogled at. Poison Ivy is positioned unrealistically to look more sexually appealing despite having been murdered. The framing of Bab's body just comes off as exploitative. Yeah, and they're referring to that upcoming cover with Poison Ivy where she's laying dead, but she's got her hips turned and kind of arched, and she's drawing out the blood. Is there a link to it anywhere here? Oh yeah, this cover right here. I knew I saw it somewhere on the page, but they cut it off here, so I wonder if this link will... it opens Twitter. I don't want to open Twitter. Just because I haven't logged into Twitter on this computer. Let's see. I'm seeing some people complaining about Batgirl's new costume because of the sexualization in Heroes in Crisis. But I think the problem is actually in the art, not in her clothing. Yeah, because her clothes are drawn. So it is in the art. I mean, it's drawn. You know that, right? These aren't photographs. There really is not a Batgirl. I know you're best of Babs, but you know she's not real, right? Yeah, she's not real. That's not real clothing. Anyway, even her Burnside look, which was made to be practical and comfy, could be sexualized if the artist meant to. Yeah, that could be said of just about anything. You could sexualize a moo. You could. So yeah. Who is this? Karina Lawson, independent author and contributor for Geeks and Dads, wrote in her review of the issue. I have other questions than the other reviewer. The biggest one, why are the women so sexualized in a series about trauma? There's no question man draws a lovely Lois Lane, but why the pinup? Again, I called out the exact same thing. I even felt it was out of place. It was a great drawing, but I wondered about it myself. There's no question man draws out. I said that already. Then there's the crotch shot of Black Canary. I missed that. I have to go back and reread that. I somehow missed the crotch shot of Black Canary. Was it when she was standing up in the confessional she said, F this? Is that what she's talking about? And even worse, there's the lovely butt shot of Batgirl, so she can show off the bullet wound in her spine, but it simply looks like an excuse for a sexualized butt shot. I stopped counting Harley Quinn butt close-ups at 3. Why were you counting in the first place? That's a weird hobby to have. You add that to the proposed cover below with the da-da-da-da-da. Wonder Woman also has a butt shot, but it's not egregious. There's a lot of butt shots, male and female. But yeah, I knew it. I freaking knew that this would get people riled up. So this book's kind of dumb. I'm not against the idea of a storyline about PTSD in comics, but to make it like a murder mystery, let's not talk about this book. I just want to talk about the outrage. Let's take a look. This person is Sherry. Can I open this without actually being? Yes, I can. So yeah, and she goes on a rant. Heroes in Crisis. Here goes my bird. I'm doing voices, so he's getting excited. Heroes in Crisis was always trash, like the whole idea of killing off a bunch of characters while they're trying to recover. She's not wrong. I'll agree with that one. It's bullshit, and that's just so ignorant and gross. Oh no, a ton of weirdos going, the hashtag SJWs are ruining comics, as if comics haven't always been about social justice, as if comics shouldn't be criticized if there are legitimate issues like this one, as if I care about unresearched opinions. I'm hurt. Truly. However, will I cope? Maybe step away from the computer. Yeah, you'll be okay. Yeah. Also, no one gives a crap about how pretty they are, weirdos. It's a fact that they're... I know you're on Twitter, but come on, use some punctuation. It's a fact that they're being drawn in sexual poses, / a sexual manner, even though one of them is talking about her trauma, and the other one is a literal corpse. No. Not a real character. Not a real character. Do these people forget they're drawn? Do people forget they're fictional? They're not literal. She's not a literal corpse. It's gross, and acting like fiction doesn't impact life is ignorant. I'm betting if we go through her saying we'll find Orange Man bad or something. There's also this panel, like they don't really give a F. Hey Harley, how you doing? And this is the other panel. So if I click on this, will it take me to? Yeah, I called out this panel too. And move this to my flash. Where again, we get another butt shot. We get the sentimental embrace. Yeah, it's the kind of thing that Tumblr would. I'm going to ship Babs and Harley. Yeah, they're lovers now. They're gay for each other. And yeah, some of these replies are great because people are giving them giving her crap. Yeah, it's all red. Looks infected. She should have that looked at about the bullet wound, which I thought, as someone that has many scars myself, scars that old should not be that discolored. The art is awesome. Batgirl was showing her infamous bullet wound. Nothing wrong here. So yeah, Can I open on this? Now, I'll kind of zoom in a little bit here. You know what? Why don't I just go ahead and turn off my flash? Sorry about that. So, yeah, she could show the bullet wound without doing a big ass shot. But what would you have? It would be really close, and you would lose concept of what exactly. You just get kind of a blob of flesh, and, without having any type of context. Yeah, I called this out. I knew people would be offended by it. But it's also kind of hard to frame a shot. You get really close here, and you're like, okay, of course my thing is blurry, but it's like, okay, what exactly am I looking at? It could be like, what's his face showing God, what's his face? The artist that co-created Spider-Gwen, and he's drawn Border Town. What's his name? Robbie Rodriguez. Yeah, that's him. You get close enough, and it just looks like it's just another stink wrinkle. Oh God, I called it. I'm taking this one as a win. I called this. Let's see. I'm going to celebrate. I got my Canadian coffee crisp. I got my from Texas, my caffeine-free Dr. Pepper. Oh yeah, I'm taking this as a win. So it's an easy game to play, really. Just look at anything that shows off any part of a woman who's not over 250 pounds, and people will Anyway, thanks for watching. I still got some reviews coming up, so I will see you soon.